Konnichiwa, Japan fans. In today's show, we are going to talk about the Prez. So let's get going. This is the fourth year of the Sales Japan Series podcast, broadcasting around the world from the Beverly Hills of Japan, Minato-ku, here in downtown Tokyo. It is chic central. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, committed to your success, the president of Dale Carnegie Training Tokyo, Japan, and the best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery. And my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, is now released, and they're all available on Amazon. In this podcast, I want to help you to survive COVID-19. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn, who, unlike many other podcast hosts, have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on iTunes. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesdays, the Presentation Japan Series. Every second Tuesday, the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan Series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan Series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcast Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show. And Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Now, this is episode number 262, and today we are talking about don't sell the Prez. Usually, gaining access to the big company president is a real coup. Now, we have the ear of the decision maker, and if we can convert the Prez, then we are going to get the sale. In Japan, unless the president is also the owner, then gaining access and then a sale is usually a mirage. There is a particular species of president in Japan called a one-man shacho, or the dictatorial president who decides everything. Convert them and you will get the sale. If we are talking to a larger company or a listed company, though, then our sales life gets hard very quickly. I painfully recall attending a French Chamber of Commerce back to summer party in the Ginza shopping area in Tokyo. Quite a crush of people, and I happened to start talking with this senior Japanese gentleman. After we exchanged business cards, I recognized he was the president of a very large lumber business. We were chatting about his staff issues, and I asked if I could pay a business call, and he agreed. Naturally, I was thinking, this is very good. I have the top decision maker agreeing to meet with me to discuss business. I arranged the meeting day and time and was soon ushered into his large presidential office overlooking Tokyo Bay. I was using my well-crafted consultative sales methodology, especially tailored for Japan. The meeting was going very well, so well, in fact, that he got on the phone and ordered his 2 HR heads to join us in the office. He then instructed them in front of me to follow up the discussion about buying our training services. I'm getting very enthusiastic by this point, anticipating a sale is coming. I dutifully follow up these HR heads. Nothing. I call. They never call back. I write. They never write back. How could this be? I heard the president instruct them to meet with me. How could they ignore the president's command? They did so without compunction. This is just one example of my many experiences trying to do top sales or president-to-president sales in Japan. It does work for one-man shacho style companies, and I've made sales, but the scale and complexity correlates with the increase in the size of the enterprise. What is going on here? Why wouldn't you get a sale once you have had a business discussion with the president? The structure of corporate decision-making in Japan is quite different to the West. I chuckle when American sales gurus explain how to get around the client when they say, "We'll think about it and get back to you." There is usually a lot of aggressive pushing going on trying to get a decision. In Japan, they really do need to think about it. Here's what happens after you've had your meeting with the big company president and have been escorted to the elevator. The president says to one of the direct reports to take a look at the possibility of doing business with your company. There is no top-down, make this happen conversation going on. This is important because the president's role has now finished. Find out more. We come back from the break. Our show today is brought to you by our public programs, but we also do custom-made in-house classes. Now, we do them in our super safe classroom, we do them live online, and we do them in Japanese, and we do them in English. Today's show is sponsored by, on the 4th and 5th of November, we're doing high-impact presentations in English. Also on the 4th of November, we're doing professional leadership coaching. On the 11th of November, we're doing professional leadership delegation. On the 16th, we have a course preview. On the 18th, we do professional leadership handling mistakes. 25th of November, professional leadership vision, mission, values. Check out our website, www.dale-carnegie, carnegie.co.jp. Get my best-selling books, Japan Sales Mastery. This is the Bible for selling in Japan. And Japan Business Mastery. Both are available on Amazon. And my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, will be out in 2021. If you like learning by watching videos, then we have over 1,000 there for you at Tokyo, Japan, Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's the premier business show in Japan, comes out Mondays. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders in Japan from SMEs all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Now, every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. And don't forget, you can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Welcome back. The command is conveyed down the organization. A very young person in the relevant division at the bottom of the hierarchy is given the task to do the due diligence. Any sales materials are passed to them, and they begin to research you, the company, and the offer. They next pass their research results to their section head boss for consideration. If the section head boss doesn't think much of you, your firm, or your offer, then the deal dies a quiet, ignominious death right there. If the section head thinks this might be useful, they attach their personal hanko or seal to a piece of paper called a ringisho, which is attached to the materials. This signifies they have read the content and are okay for the process to move to the next stage. If it gets to the division head level and there is no interest, then your deal is silently taken out the back and garroted. If it looks useful, then all the other division heads who may be affected by the buying decision are circulated the ringisho and the materials. They in turn hand it to a very junior person in their team for the due diligence check. Each division does this independently. If all of the division heads attach their seals, then the lead division will be in touch with you to arrange the next meeting. Every subsequent change requires a repeat of this process and a fresh ringisho to be circulated around again. All of this takes time. A lot of time. We never get to influence any of the process, and we have no idea who are the main players. We are still labouring under the mistaken belief that the president is personally involved in shepherding our deal through the system because we had our meeting together. The busy president has completely forgotten who we are by this time. Once you understand the system, you realize there is no point in trying to battle "we will think about it" or imagine the meeting with the president is still meaningful. Patience is a virtue anyway, but absolutely essential when doing business with big Japanese corporates. Thank you for joining the Sales Japan series. If you found the program useful, please work on your karma and share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Immediately apply what you've learned today. Use it and go out there and survive. Remember, I'm your corporate coaching and training guy in your corner, committed to your success here in Nippon.